Alrighty guys, today we're going to do a little chemistry, and we got a couple of simple ingredients. We got this latch, a tire, some metal, and a little bit of maybe patience. I don't know, we might be lacking in that department. But what I'm going to build today is a rear swing out for a spare tire. So stay tuned, hope you guys enjoy. To simplify things, the first thing I'm going to do here is make the swing arm and pivot point have the hinge welded to the arm itself. So what I've done here is I just cut two pieces of tube. You could use bar on the inside of the tube if you want, depending on the situation. I'm just using tube. And I'm leaving about a 2-inch space exposed because that's going to get welded to this, and that'll be the top of the hinge. I'm not going to put a saw all the way through this thing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut one of these walls out and slide the smaller diameter tube in there centered, and weld it. So I'm going to go ahead and make a hole for that latch to go in. I'm just going to find my drill. Surprised this little 110 machine could do that in one single pass, but now I'm gonna have to wait like 45 minutes for this to cool off. I had made a rest for it, so that way it sits on something instead of just hovering, because I wanted it to be above the bumper, that way it's not dragging and being hard to pull. So I have it on a rest and on a stop in the back, which is just going to stop you from smashing into this, and also it's going to like line it up perfectly with that. So my game plan here is to just get this upright and the tire mount positioned where that needs to be, and then just add some supports coming up this way on the uprights, sort of that kind of action going as soon as I get that all positioned. But right now I'm going to get that thing squared up and tacked in place, and then figure out where the tire needs to go, and probably make the bracket for the tire. So real quick, just kind of going to go over my strategy here, why some stuff's tacked and some stuff's welded. I know this thing's going to need a cap on top of it. I don't know exactly where I'm going to position it yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be here, so I tacked it on all 4 corners. Same thing with this, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure, so I tacked it on all 4 corners so I can proceed to mock up more of it and tack it securely, and that way when I do make a decision, I can finally weld it all up together. But if I decide to change my mind and do something completely different, it's only 4 little tacks to cut, not a bunch of rework. So I've got the tire and I've got this little mount here. The wheels aren't going to change, so it doesn't really matter what size this plate is. I mean, they might have different wheels, but the hub and bolts aren't. So what I did was I held it up against the back, lined it up, and marked the holes with a little scratcher bit. And I'm going to go ahead and drill those holes. This bolt has Pac-Man on it. Alright, well, other than that brace that's going to only be coming on one side, it's going to be like a right triangle shape. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to keep most of the weight and bracing over towards the hinge side and not over on this side, so that when it's swung all the way open, it's not like sagging even worse. But basically all I need to do is grab the bolts and weld those up. But before I run to the store, I'm going to just go ahead and finish welding this up because I know where everything's going to go now. to be a nice guy, and since these are not the same size as the lug nuts, you can't see them, but I know because I have the same van, I'm gonna go ahead and make these hand removable. It's basically just gonna make 2 giant loops. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if it's something that helped you out with your build, please like and subscribe. And otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day and God bless.